Do us proud, Mitchell.
Yeah, we'll see. I think that stuff looks really interesting, and also like it belongs on Zen.
Yeah.
From the first Half-Life, if everybody didn't immediately get that reference. For posterity's sake. That's what I figured.
Now, if you get grappled by one, it shouldn't...
It shouldn't break since it's full strength.
Right.
But it also won't kill them. I think I'm going to use the axe. Actually...
Yeah, those two are so close. I think you got robbed. Nail bomb.
No, wait for it.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you definitely want to... Oh, we don't have a Molotov for him. There we go. You make another one? No. Are we outside of his range or something? Make sure to get caught in the geometry of the doorway. Nice. Now, that one time it actually...
I thought it would throw it like the other.
Got him.
Got him. These came straight through the fucking wall. So that's the third one of those we've fought, and somehow I've always wound up with the controller when we fought it.
Mm-hmm. Firefly pendant.
Huh, good eye.
Nice. Nice.
Wait.
Nice. What is it on the floor that's like all stretched out and sinewy? I guess just spore stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, good thing we looked at. Oh. Wow.
Gotta has it.
Hell yeah.
It's like they expect us to use way more of this flamethrower than we have been.
We will.
So it seems like 100 is its capacity.
It would appear such. See, the bow and arrow is great against people because it's a one-shot most of the time. But it's not great against clickers because you have to shoot the thing off their head first, and then they're all wandering around.
The thing off their head? Like you can knock that,
Well, to kill a clicker with a headshot, you have to knock the cordyceps off first.
I almost forgot about that mechanic.
A vending machine? Yeah, it's plausible.
A college campus? Yeah.
I should hold.
Really? Because you just moved it. Pretty easily.
Yeah, but I guess like the infected don't have the wherewithal to like square up against it, push with the shoulder. They just kind of
against it.
which is not nearly as effective of a vending machine removal tactic in my experience.
Fair.
Was that bleh noise him taking his mask off?
Mm-hmm. I think.
U.S. military recall search effort.
By Lev Binyov.
field writer. With the latest WHO report estimating that as much as 60% of the world's population is either dead or infected by the CBI pandemic, the United States military has released a statement that they're recalling all of their search efforts. Regions up to 10 miles from each quarantine zone's perimeter will remain under patrol for citizens attempting to enter, but no further effort will be made to evacuate those potentially trapped in hard-to-reach areas. Attorney General Arthur Monroe made this clear in a letter. Found this town? Found this town. What the fuck? No one's coming. Would they, like, write that on the bottom? Go back to where you're looking at, like, the... That looks like somebody annotated that. Yeah. Fix that.
Or did we lose the fun guy who was trying to spoil it for us? Too bad.
So... yeah, that's just unfettered hallway. Is there a window we could have gone out in one of those rooms?
Must have been something. Just make sure. This game is much easier when you search everywhere and get all of the scrap. Yeah, I saw that window was kind of cracked. Okay.
That looks more plausible anyways.
Yeah.
More infected, I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
I thought about buying a generator before.
Yeah, I thought about it too. But then I moved into the city limits and it was like, I'm probably not going to need one.
Alright, let's try the gate.
What do you want to do?
Did it!
Yeah, come on through. Scoot.
You're not even going to unplug it, Joel?
These clickers. You think they were fireflies?
I wonder if it'll let you.
No. No, I don't think so.
Why would they
Attention
have
to
infected so close to the
detail.
lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
They probably did it
Yeah,
as part of his
see
like
that.
character arc. Zero
I get it.
fucks given.
Pick up.
One of the programmers put that in and was working on like the unplug animation, and some like
Like one of the
creative
writers
head
was
came
like,
in
"What
and
are you
just
doing?"
backhanded him.
Slapped his thick rimmed black glasses right off his hat.
Yeah.
Have you even read any of Joel's lines? Zero fucks. Alright.
I feel like it's really easy to get hung up on the geometry in this.
While you're on the horse, or just in general?
In general,
I don't know. I like the controls. I don't have any real complaints about it.
it's not a control thing.
No
It's like
guards. No, nothing.
the way
Yeah,
like
I'd
what
expect
is
to
it-
see
what is it
someone by
called?
now.
Flipping.
Let's
No.
get inside.
Collision detection and like collision friction works.
Get him.
Like when the character encounters like when the edge of a character model encounters the edge of something, it doesn't just allow them to pass. It's like it stops as if
Yeah.
you're going directly
I've
into
played
it.
a lot of Naughty Dog games. All of them kind of control like that. Where, like, your character's kind of heavy.
What,
Do they reuse the
university?
same engine a lot? Like, is this like?
No, not as a student, at least.
Why not?
Because what have they made? Uncharted.
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
What else have they made like this?
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay,
Too much?
Too much.
Shh, what? Shh, what?
They were talking.
Well, they're always talking. And I can read their subtitles.
But not everybody else is so good at multitasking. All I've made recently are the Uncharted games and this. I have no clue if they use the same engine. They all play similarly and feel similar, so it's possible. I forgot what button got off the horse. Hell yeah. Feel naked without a brick.
Go, scoot.
Wonder why that didn't pop up in the subtitles.
Maybe they're like dialogue only subtitles.
Because every time he said scooch getting on before, it's actually spelled it out.
Has it?
Because I wondered to myself if there's
I
a
noticed that
actual
single time.
if there's an actual spelling of scooch, or if they had to just choose one.
Are we ever gonna find living fireflies?
We better.
I bet there is no actual spelling for scooch. I doubt it's recognized as a real word.
It almost looks like you could go up on
back.
these boxes.
Yeah, but I don't think I can get on the roof.
Well, that one is really high.
But I mean, like, with it being angled, I don't think I can get on.
We should try. And try we have.
Negative.
Scoot on back. Come on.
This is the handicap entrance.
Ah,
Callus knows better.
he's a good boy.
Hey, what about over there?
Yeah, that looks like a way in.
Don't say.
Here you go.
With the big light obviously pointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like Ellie could just crawl through that gap.
Right?
It's rusted shut. I'll have to
that-
find another way.
Is that what that is?
Maybe we can get over.
Rust?
Mm-hmm.
We can get over it. Ah. The old dumpster trick. Presumably? Yeah. Just for the record, I was trying to look at something. I didn't just ram that into the thing because I don't know how to drive a dumpster. It's the internet. No one will believe me anyways.
Bravo.
All right, not what I had in mind, but it'll do.
Don't leave Callus. Literally.
Come on.
Getting on, kid? I guess we lose him here.
Yeah, because I think you're about to go in that window.
Why wouldn't I just climb off of the horse onto that?
Probably have to retrieve the dumpster.
Yeah. It's getting dark out.
That's spooky to me.
Move, stupid horse. I didn't mean it, Callus. You're sweet. And you obey the rules. I like that. Now that's one thing I thought about, was getting some solar panels. They're surprisingly
All right, we're inside.
inexpensive
Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
for what they are.
There you go.
Solar panels?
Yeah.
They didn't used to be.
Let's look around.
The batteries are still expensive. And I mean, if you want ones like that, they're going to be expensive.
Was that short shotgun ammo?
No, it was revolver ammo. It must have been short shotgun. Yes. I wonder if they're telling me I'm about to get in some CQC combat. Ah, redundancy. Like ATM card. Or PIN number. Hey, another workbench.
All right, let's do this.
That is good because it does pierce armor,
But it's that gun.
Yeah. But every one of this gun pierces armor. I say we work on the shorty shotgun. Thoughts?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do spread, clip capacity, fire rate, reload speed, and recoil. We can do one for everything.
That'll do.
So now, it holds more ammo. So I'm gonna go back and grab that ammo. I haven't been paying attention to the timer. What we got?
I'm paying attention.
Is this green because of like mold, or is this just green?
Probably. I mean, haven't you ever seen, like, if there's a bottle that has, like, a tiny bit of moisture in the bottom, like just like a thin layer, it'll get hot and evaporate, try to evaporate, but it gets trapped in the closed bottle, and it makes, like, little specks of water all on the top. And then I suppose that then that could turn moldy up near the top. I know sometimes I'll finish a water bottle in my car in the summer, and there'll be, like, just a thin, razor's thin, like, layer of water on the bottom.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, it's, like, steamed up and fogged up in the top of the bottle. Lesson on hydrodynamics.
You do,
Yoo-hoo!
and you'll clean it up.
Fireflies! Care for mankind over here. Anyone?
Let's keep it down until we figure out what's going on.
Smart. Let's check the open door first.
That scrap looks different, like the actual...
Yeah, it was like it was in like a capsule of some sort.
It made me think of these.
E-cig capsules.
Alright.
Shiv doors seem much more valuable now with how many uses you get out of a shiv. Worth it.
Yeah. In my experience, they usually are.
Can we craft a shiv? Do we have binding?
I'll check into it. How much of a... It's a quarter one. What do we got left on our axe? Oh, it's full. We'll just hang on to it for now. Checked in there. Came this way. And Ellie went this way.
Nothing useful.
Ain't nothing here but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
I don't get it.
Looks like they all just packed up and left in a hurry.
I wonder
Maybe
why.
not all of them.
Stay close.
I wonder what's down there.
I saw a lot of debris.
True. We did ascertain that these explode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure I remember that correctly. 'Cause it's always hit or miss, you know. Some games they do, some games they don't.
That's almost identical to the
Previous floor?
the previous floors, like catwalk.
Yeah. Yep, some shit's about to happen. You know when you start seeing bottles and bricks. Oh.
Lost 2 more guards to infected attacks. You're about to go have another goddamn meeting about the safety of this lab.
Let's come into the headphones.
Is it?
All of our equipment is here. All of our data is here. All the personnel have gotten used to living here. I'm gonna run another test. Otherwise, this confidence will drive me insane.
Actually, I'm not sure if it was. I couldn't tell. I thought it was.
Well, it was an audio log that decided to play out of the controller. Because PlayStation.
Trying to think of what other... The Wii. That's happened to me on the Wii before.
Yep.
In Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
Yeah, but at least you used it like a phone and it was interesting why it was doing that. It wasn't just like, no, here's a speaker and your controller, because...
And the first time that
PlayStation.
that happens, when that happens on your phone in the game, nothing tells you that that's going to happen. So you're like, what is that coming out of the... And you miss half of it.
Which is kind of cool and immersive, but also kind of annoying because you miss half of it.
Yeah.
I want to play through that. Because I've never played through Shattered Memories.
There's only... The only Silent Hill game I haven't played through, aside from the one that's Vita exclusive and not really a Silent Hill game.
Which I have a PlayStation TV now, so...
And then there's the Silent Hill arcade game in Japan, which I'm sure you could get a ROM of. But regardless, the only one I haven't played through is The Room.
Did you play through the Game Boy Advanced graphic novel?
Is it the one that's also on the PSP?
No.
Then no.
It only came out in Japan. And as far as I know, there's not an English translation of it yet.
That's good, right?
We find out where they went.
Or I guess it's like an interactive novel, not graphic novel.
They call that visual novel. Like, isn't that the genre? Don't they call that a visual novel? Isn't that the genre? At least that's how I see them labeled.
That sounds right.
Shit.
Probably clickers, right?
Cause that's a tip over.
Clickers don't hide.
What did you say?
What caused that to tip over?
That's what they were just talking about. He said it's probably... She said it's probably clickers, right? He said, no, clickers don't hide.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is we were looking in that direction when it tipped over and there was nothing there.
Yeah. That's probably just because video games.
What is
thought
that
was
row of
just-
objects?
I thought it was just like a perfect row of scrap. I don't know what it actually is. It looks like
Could it be like we're
plugs, like electrical plugs.
it looks like a
Things you attach Bunsen burners
yeah,
to.
the little valves. That is grotesque. X to zoom in. So the skull actually is like dysmorphic.
Yeah, because it's like it grows in the brain.
And it pushes the skull out.
Yeah. Same, because you know the cordyceps, or however it's pronounced, that the ants get. You know, they climb up to the highest thing, and then it, like a stalk grows out of their brain. Or
Yep.
whatever a brain is in an ant.
What is drugs?
What is brain? What is brain in an ant?
Jesus.
That scared me for a second because I didn't immediately recognize what it was. So it was just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. No fireflies either. Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
Clearly.
Just keep searching. We'll find something.
Okay. I thought it would keep playing.
It's 4 pounds of lab equipment all packed up and ready to go. Now, big question is, what are we doing with you guys? They say the tainted batch needs to be put down. You know what I say? I say screw that. We made a bigger sacrifice than you, right? Anyone deserves to run free out there. Say easy. Stop. Shit. Oh no. You bit me. Oh my god.
F.
I'm sure glad we didn't mess with them monkeys.
He didn't say where they went.
I know, let's just keep looking.
On that note, I will just take a short break.
We'll be back.